forced myself out of bed to get here this morning. I don't regret it, but I am still very tired. I talked about this book in, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. I'm almost finished with it. And so yes, the big plot reveal, yeah, you know about it. You know about it pretty early on. Gosh, why are old cars so loud? Like, why do people remove the muffler or whatever the heck they do to their dang cars so loud? Anyway, you know basically the big reveal pretty much from the beginning. Like, it's not really hidden, and you figure it out, and then you're told about it in a couple different ways. But really what this book is about is just learning about Mia, who is, so there's Tam, Tony, and Mia. Tam and Tony are married, and Mia is Tony's cousin. And Mia and Tony are killed by a drink delivery truck, and it's, oh, the noise. Without getting too much into that part, it's left Tam with Angela, who is Mia's daughter, and also Tam has been going through this adoption process to adopt a little boy from China with her husband Tony. And so she finds out that her adoption's going through, and that she now has Angela, a 6-year-old, 4-year-old, 6-year-old, and of course that her husband and Mia are dead, all in the span of like 2 weeks. And a lot of what this book is about is learning who Mia really was and what her life was like, and then Tam also learning about Mia. It is so, I mean, yes, I have the door open, but my goodness, is it loud. And it's really sad. Like, it is so sad. Mia grew up in an orphanage, and she had this feeling that she was not going to live very long, that she was going to die young. So she decided to write a journal for Angela, and every couple chapters you're getting pieces of that journal, and it is so sad. It is so sad listening about the orphanage experience, and even after you leave the orphanage and the children that are left behind. And we're now at the point, we're almost at the end, but we're at the point where Tam has finally officially adopted Charlie. And so Tam and Angela are in China, and Charlie is clearly traumatized. He won't sleep. He doesn't speak. He's 3.5 years old. He can't walk. He is still wearing a diaper, and he, they said that he drinks from a bottle. So it's yes, it's a book, but this is real stuff. It's just so sad. It's just so sad. So yeah, that's this book. And I already took a peek at the end, not the end of the book, but there was a acknowledgement or about author's note. There was an author's note that I already read, and this book is inspired by the author's, her and her husband's journey through adopting a child in China. And it's just Makes you really sad. Really sad. So now that I have read 15 chapters, I'm going to do some chores, and then I will read 15 chapters, and then I'll finish this book, and then I'm gonna start Silver Nitrate today. I'm very excited. I would love to finish this weekend, but tomorrow I am going to Dayton to hang out with some friends. We are gonna watch soccer, which is hilarious because my friend that invited me, she does not watch soccer, but she got invited to a soccer watching thing. So she asked if I wanted to come to that, because originally we were going to a craft show. So we're gonna play it by ear. We're going to watch soccer and then maybe go to the craft show. Just kind of depends on our mood. And then 5:30, the US women's national team plays. They played on Thursday, which I did not vlog. I actually didn't even watch it, to be honest. So I'm gonna be watching the replay today. So I just started to prepare to make eggplant, like fried eggplant in my, can you even see it? No, you can't. In my air fryer that I literally just put away. But this is my eggplant. Look at that coloring. This is from my friend's garden, and I need to eat this. But I've got everything else all here. The gang's here. But I just got a text message. Ooh. Okay, phone, just stay there. I just got a text message from my apartment complex reminding me that there's a Halloween party happening right now. I don't really care about the Halloween party, to be honest, but there is free pizza and probably free drinks and free candy. So I'm just gonna go down there and go get the free food. I made a pumpkin, and I spent 10 minutes talking to a little boy who was dressed up as Pulisic, who is on the US men's national team. And we just spent 10 minutes talking about soccer. It was hilarious. Time to open my Illumicrate box, Books That Inspire. The last one I got is one of my favorite books I have ever received because it's beautiful. Have I read it yet? No. I hope to though, because it is beautiful. You will see it first. Maybe. After the Forest. This is, oh my gosh, this is also gorgeous. Dang. They're doing so good. They are very branding it now. Look, there's not even a ISBN number. Oh my gosh. Is this like a Brave retelling? They just get better and better. I love that the front and end flaps are different. I get kind of disappointed when they're identical. Ginger, honey, cinnamon flower. 20 years after the witch in the gingerbread house, Greta and Hans are struggling to get by. Their father and stepmother are long dead. Hans is deeply in debt from gambling, and the countryside lies in ruin, its people starving in the aftermath of a brutal war. Greta has a secret, though. The witch's grimoire, secreted away and whispering in Greta's ear for the past 2 decades, and the recipe inside that makes the best gingerbread you've ever tasted. As long as she can bake, Greta can keep her small family afloat. But in a village full of superstition, Greta and her mysteriously addictive gingerbread, not to mention the rumors about her childhood misadventures, are a source of gossip and suspicion. And now, dark magic is returning to the woods, and Greta's magic she's still trying to understand, may be the only thing that can save her, if it doesn't kill her first. So it's a retelling. I just was the wrong retelling. I'm curious about the bear. What does the bear mean? And the bear, put this back on. The bear is also on the cover. It's gorgeous. It's copper reflective. It's a soft matte. It's green. And then these are just beautiful. The plan for all of this is going to be put on hold because I am now full from pizza. You will be dinner. Bought this Teavana blonde latte and I don't like it. I was hoping it was just a rebrand of the London Fog because I'm struggling to find it. Like, it's not in the Kroger's. Like, if you read all the shelves or the tags, none of them are the London Fog, which is frustrating because every time I went to buy it, I would always buy all of them and there'd only be like 3 of them, whereas all the other ones are fully stocked. So I would think that that meant it was popular. And now it seems it's been phased out. So I'll just drink this one. Didn't get my proportions quite right. I just spent close to an hour looking for a restaurant to eat at for Thanksgiving. My family, I have a very small family, and now that my middle brother lives in California and the rest of us are more so on the Midwest is what we're called, but we're on the east side. Like, I'm in the Eastern time zone and I'm in the Midwest. That does not make any sense to me. Anyway, we typically don't do traditional Thanksgiving dinner. To be honest, I'm glad for that because I'm in the minority of Americans. I don't like turkey. I don't enjoy stuffing. I don't like green beans. I don't like green bean casserole. I don't like cranberries. The only thing I typically enjoy is mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese, like the starches. So I prefer a non-traditional Thanksgiving meal. And so that's what I've been looking for. Last year I succeeded. I found a really good local restaurant that had like the turkey stuffing, cranberry stuff that my dad wants to eat. And then it had like chicken or pork chops or something that my brother is gonna wanna eat. And then it had seafood that I was gonna eat. And my mom got like a salad. So I succeeded, and it was like a smaller, fancy, like it was expensive, but it was fancy, it was nice, very intimate and not very loud, which is also something I have to look at. My dad does not like it when restaurants are loud. Like, he gets so upset about it and will literally storm out. Like, it's frustrating. It's frustrating to find restaurants because bar type restaurants are very popular in the United States. So I found like a couple restaurants that were doing a buffet, but it was like straight up traditional Thanksgiving food, and it was like $50, and I'm not going to eat any of it. So I'm like, if I'm the one paying for this meal, I sure as hell am going to pick something where I actually want to eat something. I did find one option, but it's $80 a person. And I just feel like that's a little too much, because that doesn't include alcohol. $80, right? That would be $320 plus tip that I would be spending on a meal. So I don't want to do that. Like the buffet, if it was like $50, then totally I would do that. But 80 was just too high for me. If it was only 2 people, then yes, but it's not. So, yeah. And so I tried to like place some reservations at some places that don't technically have like a Thanksgiving dinner, but it says they're open for Thanksgiving. And it said that they're blocked, that they didn't have any availability. And I tried multiple places. So I'm kind of thinking that they're just permanently blocked at the moment until like they have a Thanksgiving meal or something. I'm not sure. Like we're getting to the beginning of November and I don't know. So kind of wanted to have that done today, but it looks like I won't. I can't find an English replay of this game. So I'm gonna watch the Spanish version, which is fine. Like, HBO Max streams it, yet they don't have a replay of it. They just have the 9-minute recap and like highlight reels, which I don't want to watch the highlight reels. I want to watch the whole thing. And I only found one on YouTube, but I tried watching it. It's really bad. It's really choppy and I no thank you. So this is it. Using my not ripe burnt eggplant. You already ate part. I took a bite. It has an acidic taste. Like it's almost sour. And not in a good way, like green tomatoes. Are those kind of sour? I didn't have marinara sauce, so I made my own out of leftover tomato paste. So this is like creating stuff with things that I would probably throw away. Yeah, I'm trying. It's just not good. It is this really weird sour flavor. And I just tried it with marinara. It didn't help it. The acidic taste of the eggplant just came through. Like, it looks good, but it does not taste good. And I tried both ends of the eggplant. So one of the slices that I first ate was closer to the bottom. And so the seeds are really hard. So you can like spit the seeds out and they hurt. It's almost like popcorn kernels. So then the other end where there aren't seeds, I thought I would try that part. And it's just super acidic. Sour. I wonder if that really is the case. But that's what it tastes like to me. So only purple eggplants for me. I even have like a kernel. Yep. A kernel that I could not chew. It's stuck in my mouth. Well, I don't know if I can eat this. I'm trying. Because I spent all that time making it. They don't even smell good. I play this game where I try to eat everything that's in my fridge just to see, because I absolutely hate grocery shopping. I've never enjoyed it. I feel it's such a waste of time. So I do prefer to order and then go pick it up, because it's inconvenient to have someone drop it off here because of like you can't get into the building. I'd have to go downstairs, and at that point, why don't I just like drive there in my car and not pay the money to have it delivered? So Like if it was dropped off at my front door, then yes, I would do it. But neither apartments that I've had in Columbus do I have a front door that you can drop stuff off at. So let's try this one now. Dip it in the marinara sauce that I made. Looks okay. It is so sour. Ugh. Like it's not salty. It is straight up sour. Huh. I can't. I'll just eat peanut butter sandwich.